Hey guys, so it's been about 2 weeks, I believe, since the last update from the Lighthouse. Has it been 2 weeks? I think so. Yep, 2 weeks. So I'm trying to make this more of a bi-weekly thing. I don't really feel I need to update every single week, as that gets kind of repetitive, and sometimes I don't really finish the thing I want to work on in the same week. So in the last 2 weeks, quite a bit's happened. I started playing Dauntless. I've got a few ideas for videos for Dauntless. Not sure how many I'll actually do, but it's a fun game. Bless. I'm gonna say Bless has failed now. I gave it a chance. I really did, but I just feel there are too many current problems with the game to actually play it. I'm gonna check back on it in a couple months. NeoWiz does seem passionate about fixing the game, so as long as they manage to fix the problems, I'll check back on it in a couple months, probably about late fall, to see where it's at. Side note, I seem to have discovered the Redwall font by accident. For any of you that have read the Redwall books, yeah, I think I discovered the font for it. Totally by accident, but yeah. In BDO, I've been playing a lot recently, actually. Like, I've been much more active than normal, just grinding a few hours a day. My lawn's 58. I got all her boss gear within a week. Unfortunately, my Zarka is really, really pissing me off. I've got quite a bit of footage of it. It has given me two 50 stacks, two 45 stacks, multiple 40 stacks, and it's not even try yet. Like, it's got 2 durability sitting at pry right now. It is absolutely awful. But yeah, so currently I'm just trying to save money. I want to save enough silver to buy myself a Tet Muskins just right off the marketplace. So I'm using my Tarif storage as a savings account for that. And then my other storage, I've got about 300 million. I want to earn a bit more before I buy more scrolls to get more memory fragments. Hackers in BDO, definitely a problem. Not too sure how much I want to talk about it on the channel though, as it doesn't, like I said in the video, it affects everyone in the game, but the direct effect of a hacker on your enjoyment of the game is only really as much as you allow that to happen, as hackers will not encounter the majority of the population. It's only high-level players or super endgame players that really encounter hackers in the day-to-day activities. So I'm not going to make too many hacker videos. I might make another one in a week or two to kind of see how Cacao and Prolibis have been doing at combating the problem, but not really trying to go all in on hackers the way Shaky Bay has been. Speaking of Shaky Bay, dude has been on fire recently. Like, he's gaining tens of thousands of views. He gained like 4,000 subs in a month. It's insane. I need to know his secret. Maybe it's streaming. I'm going to be streaming hopefully in about a month, maybe 2 months. So the channel is monetized, thank God, and I've started making money. And all that money is going right back to the channel. I am saving for a graphics card, and I'm saving for a new cooler for my computer. And I'm going to use those to start streaming. I'm going to try and have a consistent stream schedule, hopefully something like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, something like that, as guaranteed nights, and then other nights I'll try to stream at least an hour. But I'll kind of come up with a stream schedule once I'm a bit closer to getting a new graphics card. As for the graphics card, I'm trying to decide right now. Do I get something like a 1060 or 1070, a decent card, an upgrade from my current 970, no, not the best, and wait for a Volta card when they come out in a couple months? Or do I get like a 1080 right now, 1080 Ti, splurge, but then when Volta comes out, be kind of sad that my best card is no longer good. I'm kind of leaning towards a 1060, 1070, and then upgrade again when a Volta comes out, but still trying to decide on that. Luckily, graphics card prices are in a downward trend. They are going down pretty quickly, and hopefully this means that I can afford a fairly decent graphics card fairly soon. I'd also like to upgrade my RAM. I'm at 16 gigabytes right now. I upgraded that a while ago. Hoping to go to 32 gigabytes, but that's a bit less of a priority than upgrading my 970 is. Apart from that, so for the channel, there's a number of changes that have happened in the last 2 weeks. One of the big ones is that I got a Patreon. A few people in Discord asked me about it, so I've got a Patreon. I've been linking some of my videos, but I'm trying not to shill too much for it. I really just hate sales tactics. I was a salesperson before, and oh my god, did I hate being a salesperson. So Try not to shill too much. I'm going to mention it now because I haven't mentioned it yet, but try not to shill too much. There is a patron Discord, and I'm also trying to promote my Discord a bit more. Like, we've been having some pretty good conversations in Discord recently. If I drag my Discord over here, so I've got streamer mode enabled. So you've got the Games Lighthouse Discord. You've got the Navy is the patron Navy, so currently there's only one member. Shout out to Divox. But and the patron Navy Discord is the private Discord. And then you've got the sailors, which are the regular, I guess, rank and file of Discord, regular members. Let's make this guy a sailor. There's also bosuns. There's only 2 of them right now. They're kind of like community managers, I suppose. It's only Shorty, really, that's a bosun. Wyndon's also a bosun, I think. But he's not as active in everything as Shorty is. And then there's captains, which are the admins. Don't have any admins yet. And there's me as a lighthouse keeper. Navy is for patrons. Lets you access the patron Navy. It's a nice subreddit. There's only 2 people here, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm trying to promote my Discord a bit more. We're having pretty good conversations in it. They're kind of sporadic though because there's not that many people in the Discord yet. There's about if I come back to it, there's 37 offline plus 17 online. So there's about 55 of us, which is a decent number. People join, people leave all the time, so good to see that people are arriving, people are leaving as well, but hopefully as more people join, the Discord becomes more and more active, and maybe I can start doing stuff such as grinding with fans or dual arena with fans. Unfortunately, I'm only on the NA server for most games. I do not have EU server accounts, so for those of you in the EU, if you have an NA account, feel free to jump in. But if you got an EU account for a game like Black Desert, where I'd have to kind of level up, unfortunately, it's not as easy. Upcoming videos. So the reason I mentioned Patron is because the Patron, we talk about upcoming videos there. So a few of the upcoming video ideas that I've got. The one I'm making tonight actually it was requested. So let me just grab my paper here. I write stuff on paper at work and then bring it home. Making gear ultimate. So for most players, this is not going to be required. But for newer players, how to make gear ultimate is actually a question a lot of them have. Someone asked it in one of the recent videos. Couldn't actually tell you which video it was, but someone asked the question in one of the videos, and I thought it was a pretty good question to ask. I think it was the karma system. Can I find the comments here? Yeah, no. I can't remember which video it's on. But yeah, so I'm making a video on how to make gear ultimate. I'm going to be doing another Dark Knight video actually pretty soon about skill add-ons. I've got a magic crystal guide in the works, and the big video in the works that it should be coming out this Saturday, bar any complications, at long last, is the class guide. I've been not putting it off. Pearl Abyss has changed the classes on me. I've had to rewrite the script 3 times now. But what I've finally decided to do is instead of giving absolute rankings on the classes as they currently are, which would become outdated after a few patches, I'm kind of talking about how the classes rank based on their core skill sets and what they bring to the table no matter what. So for example, a ninja will always be good at 1v1s because they have so many tools for 1v1s, as we are currently seeing in Black Desert with how OP ninja is. Wizards and witches will always be good at large scale because they have such huge AoEs and support abilities such as healing Lighthouse and protected area, similar to Valkyrie. So I'm trying to rank them a bit more like that. I am of course going to talk about current levels of power, it's unavoidable. But I'm trying to also stick closer to what the class delivers as a unique experience for the class and not necessarily its current numbers as of the current patch. So that should come out on Saturday. Been working on that for a couple weeks now. Azrael's been helping me out. She's done quite a bit of graphic work for it. It's got some pretty nice stuff. So hopefully it does well. Just notice that this has a 78.6 like percent. That's that's actually pretty interesting. If I hover it. Oh. Where does it clearly shows up if I click. Where is it? just click on it itself. Let's see what that like to dislike ratio is. Estimated revenue $4. Oh, I love it. Views 2.7K. That's actually pretty nice. Really? Doesn't show likes to dislikes? Details. Alright, honestly, I have no idea. I am sure there's a way to see the comments without... whatever. Alright, it's not a huge deal. I say as I keep clicking on it. Oh, there we go. So it's just bugged. 44 likes, 12 dislikes. That's interesting. I do feel it was one of my worst Let's Plays, if I'm being honest. It got a lot of views, but I feel the audio sounds were really off. That's why I actually remade the hacking video, because I wanted to do an actual video on hacking with an actual script. And I feel this one turned out much better than the Let's Play did. Let's Play episode 9, though, I feel was actually really good. Hopefully it gets more views, because I really liked episode 9. I felt it was a good episode. Episode 10 has to deal with questing. I'm probably going to release that in a couple days. Don't want to overload everyone with Let's Plays, as Let's Plays are not the focus of the channel. They're just a nice little extra that I like to do. If they get better reception, I might do more, but for now I'm trying to keep them to 1, at most 2 a week. So yeah, so class guide upcoming very soon. Should be Saturday. I work a lot this week though, including today, including tomorrow, and including Saturday. And I've got actually a pretty big shift on Saturday. So if it doesn't come out Saturday, I'm guaranteeing it for Sunday. Guaranteed. But it should come out on Saturday, probably in the morning to early afternoon. Apart from that, I've got a few other videos coming out. What's this one? Oh, that's just a random one. I'd like to do a PvP montage for Lon, but first I need to get her to 59 or 60 so that she has better skills, and I also need to get her to about 500 gear score. I've been putting off kind of gearing my characters for a long time now. Every time I get a few 100 million gold silver, I'll spend it in the Night Vendor. So now that I've finally got all my boss gear, I'm fully going ahead and enhancing, as you can see from the recent enhancement videos, making tri-stacks. This one I kind of did because people said that I should actually show how to make a tri-stack and you only use rebloth for it. So I made this one. Actually, I'd be interested to see if a lot of people did skip ahead to 35 minutes. Yep, they definitely did. So you can see that a decent amount of people, what's this time? Yep, around the time that I mentioned in video to skip ahead, they skipped ahead, which is good to see. I didn't want to cut this part out because I do explain quite a bit of what I'm doing and why I'm getting pry gear in this part. But at the same time, I did feel that an 11-minute gap between enhancing was too much. So I put that notification and put the sort of comment at the beginning about why you should skip ahead. So apart from that, King's Raid Chapter 8 has finally come out. That's pretty exciting. I've been playing it pretty heavily. Oh, well, as heavily as I can play a mobile game while playing other games on the side. I've also got a surprise project that's not a video in the works. Hopefully I can tell you guys this by July. Not sure if I'm going to be able to talk about it too much or not, but mostly because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to release it, right? Like it's a text-based project, I'll say that. I've also started getting offers for sponsorships. So the only one so far is mostly for mobile games. I've received one for a computer game, but none of them are very big. Like people are probably gonna go, "Oh my God, sponsorships! Are you getting promoted for like big upcoming games?" Like, no. I've only got 6,000 subs. I'm getting approached for a lot of mobile games actually, because I've got mobile games on the channel such as King's Raid and Alchemist Code. So I'm getting a lot of stuff for mobile games. Computer games are much less frequent, but I am starting to get sponsorships. I haven't done any sponsored videos yet though. None of the sponsorships, I haven't made any videos for them. I'm still in talks with pretty much all of them. So no worries, if I do any sponsored videos, I will make it very obvious that it's a sponsored video. Trust me, I do not plan to mislead you guys. Never been sponsored so far. I've been accused of it, but never been sponsored for any videos yet. Still haven't received any money. The channel, it's going to take a couple more weeks actually for all the verification and stuff to go through for the monetization, and then I can start to receive the money. I am earning money, but I haven't been able to collect any of that money. So there's the other reason that the graphics card hasn't arrived yet, despite me having made a small amount of money so far. Because while I've made it, I haven't got it yet, if that makes sense. So yeah. I do have a few other Bless videos that I plan to make, but I'm probably not going to make them just because I feel that with how the game is currently, I cannot justify making more Bless videos. There are people that are still playing the game, I've kind of dropped off, that are having fun with it. More power to them. They can enjoy the game, and they can reap the rewards for making videos for viewers. I am still on the hunt for a second game for the channel, really. Like, I really try not to be a Black Desert only channel. Like, I don't want to be a Black Desert channel. Like I've said before, if I was going to be a Black Desert only channel, I'd be the Velia Lighthouse or the Etheria Lighthouse, not the games Lighthouse. But I really want to be more of a RPG fantasy style channel. Very, very medieval themed, I suppose, with heavy MMO and PvP overtones. It's just every time I try to play a new game that's not a mobile game, either it does badly, and I don't really want to try to break into games such as Guild Wars 2 yet. World of Warcraft, I'm definitely considering. Like, I want to make Battle for Azeroth videos. It's just that's still a couple months out. Other games that I've got my eye on I haven't released yet, but stuff such as Crowfall, Pantheon, the new Dark Age of Camelot game, Lost Ark is a big one. So there's a Lost Ark, Legacy Ark, I think it's Lost Ark. So there's a bunch of games that are upcoming. I'm actually probably going to make a video on upcoming games that I like, probably like top 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 upcoming games that I'm going to be covering on the channel. But just trying to figure out right now if there's a good game I could kind of put on the channel for now. Black Desert, it's still doing well, but the more boneheaded moves Pearl Abyss makes, the more nervous I get for the future of the channel. I don't want to be purely Black Desert because I don't want to put all my eggs in the Black Desert basket, but I do realize that everyone comes to this channel for Black Desert content, so I'm not going to ever stop making Black Desert stuff. I would like to be able to diversify. So, for now, I'm playing Dauntless. I'm going to be making some guides now that I've reached endgame for Dauntless, but I'm not sure how successful they'll be. It remains to be seen. Other upcoming videos, apart from the class guide, I actually do have an idea for a new series. Unfortunately, as I'm sure a few people have seen, there's a new series, The Road to Pen, and my idea was The Road to Tet, so or Road to Softcap, one of the two, which is kind of like Noob to Node War, except with a focus on enhancing and how to earn the items for enhancing and proper enhancing technique and stuff. And also, of course, showing off what you can do with the brand new enhanced stuff by murdering other players. But the Road to Pen series, don't want to be accused of copying him, and it's a fun little series that he's doing. Can't remember the name of the guy. He's got like a Garfield avatar. Good amount of subs, more than me, I think. So, apart from that, other series that I've considered, I do want to do another episode of Noob to Node War, probably shooting for 450 or 440 gear score for the next episode. I'm not sure what the topic would be though, so I've kind of held off. Now that Season 1 is done, I don't really feel the pressure to make Season 2 right away. I'd like to at least get a decent amount of gear score before releasing Season 2, so remains to be seen when that will happen. Still have a lot of other videos to make. Like, actually, if I just go over to my Discord here. Lemuria set, Amity, like I said, Magic Crystals. I'd like to make some lore videos for Black Desert, actually. Black Desert does have lore. It's just really hidden and really annoying to get to. Obviously, the class guide. Talking about player trading in Black Desert. An actual guide to the lawn. So, the video I released today for the lawn, this is not my final guide for the lawn. This is my thoughts, impressions, and some basic combos that you can use for the lawn. I will be making an actual guide for the lawn Probably once I hit 59 or 60, so once I unlock the final flow of ice, and once I've got more PvP experience under my belt, I will make an actual guide for the lawn, and give it a real pretty thumbnail too. Talk about the green weapons, so Rosar, Kreia, and Elsh. Upcoming content in BDO, so Dragon, other stuff that Korea has. Another new player guide, like I'd like to make a few more guides for new players, such as how to spend silver as a new player. And I've also got a few ideas for, not necessarily specifically Black Desert, but that would concern Black Desert, such as incentivizing players in MMOs, what is fair pricing in MMOs, especially because there's a lot of talk about how much you have to spend in Black Desert, how much is fair. Like, one of the biggest things people like to say is that the game is $60, but it's $5 or $10 for the base game and then $50 for pets. Is that fair pricing? Is $10 for pets fair pricing, especially considered they're only tier 1s? So I'd kind of explore that type of question. And then I've got one called Game Design in MMOs, and then I've got 2 videos for that, which are recognizing core gameplay loops in MMOs and the 3 choices. So definitely, like, tell me in the comments if you guys are interested in the sound of any of these. Patrons get to vote on upcoming videos. I've been trying to get feedback from my patrons so far, all 2 of them, and but I definitely like to take everyone's suggestions into account when coming up with new videos to the channel. I just don't put as much priority as I do for the patrons' opinions in terms of when the video is going to be released. Like, for example, the video coming out tonight, not a patron suggestion, just a normal suggestion, making gear ultimate. Don't expect it to do very well in terms of views, but definitely want to make it, as it is an easy video to make. People ask the question all the time. I've definitely had quite a lot of newbies ask me how to make their gear ultimate, how to get that yellow-green gear. And yeah, like, if you guys request a video and I can do it, I definitely want to do that video. So definitely comment below. More people have been asking me for videos recently, which is great. I've been trying to make all the videos that I've been asked about. Trying to make a few more guides. We're halfway through June. I'm trying to devote June a lot to guides. Late May, early June, and now late May, all of June. I'm trying to focus heavily on as many Black Desert guides as possible. And then July, I'll still make Black Desert guides, but I'm going to focus more on Black Desert opinions, Let's Plays, and series in July, as long as I can get as many of the guides as I want to done in June. Mostly because whenever I look at the analytics, so if I do that, go over here, one second, I know it's a black screen right now, but I'm trying to get to a specific part of the analytics without showing everything. Here we go. So views. If we narrow it in to, the average views has gone up. It's about 8 to 10,000 a day now for an average day. There was this day, but that day was the day I released that Bless Online video, got 42,000 views in like a single day, 24 hours, and then never got any more views ever, which is first impressions after 2 hours. But if I go to a specific day, for example, you can see that most of the views come from consistent videos, and most of these are guide videos. So gearing up in 2018, beginner's guide to the first month, enhancing from 0 to try, making money, AFK fishing, switching from a Sula set. I think I released that this day, which is why it had so many views. Making tri-stacks, guide to the Dark Knight, should you play. So it's mostly guide videos that are consistent, and honestly, I prefer consistent videos to videos that spike up like this video did, just because guide videos mean that I can slowly grow the channel as a whole. If I can get the channel to probably at 25,000 views a day, that's when I can quit my job, provided revenue increases at a 1-to-1 ratio. That's when I can quit my job and focus on this full time, as I will be making about 1.5 times what I make in my current job. Of course, I'm not going to quit my job right away. Like in I think my last one, I said I was going to quit my job, and everyone kind of started freaking out and going, "Don't quit your job." And I probably said it too quickly or something, because I'm not going to quit my job anytime soon. I plan to quit my job once this makes double to 2.5 times what I currently make working at my job at my current hours. I plan to reduce the hours at my job once I make about 1.5 times, 1 to 1.5 times what I currently make at my job, so that I can focus doing this more often and increasing the quality. What that means is if I can make what I do in a month in my job on a month here, I'll reduce my hours at my job to about 50-60% so that I can focus on improving the quality and improving the videos that I make, and put more time into this job, because that's what this is. This is a job for me now. Before it was a hobby, now it's a job, and I don't really want to kind of ignore it and keep half-assing a lot of the stuff that I half-ass. I do want to improve the quality of my videos. I do want to improve the time that I release them. I do want to have a more consistent schedule. I do want to start streaming. And so for all of this, having part-time hours is difficult, because it means some days I can stream, some days I can't, some days I can release at a certain time, some days I can't. And I want to eliminate that. I want to be able to focus full-time on this. But I do realize that I have bills to pay. I have other stuff to do. If I want to keep paying for internet and stuff like this, I do need to work my job. So haven't reduced my hours yet. I'm going to keep on trucking at my job, keep on working hard on this. And then as the channel grows, as we get higher and higher on average, as I get more viewers, hopefully if I get more Patreons, then I can reduce hours on my job and improve the quantity and quality of videos released. So I guess I'll probably try to end it here. I'm not sure if I'll go back to weekly updates or if I'll keep on bi-weekly updates. Go to Video Manager for a second. Definitely enjoying what I've been doing recently. Trying to make it a daily thing, like just for releases in general. My thumbnail game, I've stepped up a lot. Like if we're going over improvements in the channel, I've stepped up my thumbnail game a lot in the past 2 months. Stuff such as Zero to Try, How to Enhance Boss Gear, the Night Vendor stuff. This one, oh my god, the Classes of Bless. This is one of the most beautiful thumbnails ever. I didn't make this. This was Azrael's creation. She should be doing something similar for the Black Desert class guide, because even if it doesn't really tell you exactly what's going on, like this is a beautiful thumbnail. I mean, if I press edit, does it show me the full thumbnail? Yeah, oh, look at that thumbnail. That is a beautiful thumbnail. So definitely trying to improve. Comment below actually if you've got things that you think I could improve on. Obviously there's stuff such as my enunciation. I'm looking into getting a better microphone, but that's kind of a secondary thing after my graphics card, as a better microphone than my current Blue Yeti will be fairly expensive. So that's sort of an after graphics card upgrade. I can kind of deal with my current audio quality, but I would like to improve my video quality. But yeah, enunciation, improving sort of the cuts and stuff in my videos. I'm trying to go over audio for more impressive videos in the audio program I use, and cut out stuff such as the and that I tend to pepper into my videos. And I'm also trying to improve sort of the scripting of certain videos. I'm trying to make it flow more naturally while still having scripts that allow me to not put breaks into my words. And I'm also trying to get better at thinking on the fly, not adding pauses into my videos, and improving my speech patterns in general. Apart from that, I'm also trying to work on getting better footage in the videos. Certain footage is really good, like Hackers and BDO. I find that this actually has some really nice footage. It's not necessarily the best, like it could be better because it doesn't relate to the video itself. It's just me grinding on my lawn without a HUD and with graphics options cranked up to very high. If we go a bit further in, we'll have better lighting. Yep. So it's just me grinding on my lawn with really nice graphics. But it looks fine. I like the look. Obviously, I'm trying to improve graphic quality, and I'm trying to make the videos relate a bit more to the audio. Not always possible for some videos. I could not find any hackers. Didn't want to go all the way over to history just to find hackers, when I'm not necessarily talking just about hackers, but about the impact. But I am trying to improve sort of having what's going on the screen match what is happening coming from the speakers. So if you have any suggestions for ways I can improve the channel, definitely comment below. If you have any videos or suggestions for videos, comment. If you want to reach me, you can comment in the videos, but a better way to reach me is Discord, because I don't receive all the comments these days. A lot of the comments, like I receive several hundred comments a day, but I only get notifications for about 10 to 15 of them. And I don't get very many notifications at all for older videos. So if you wanted to contact me, definitely try to do it through Discord. Discord is the easiest way to reach me. You can either just join the Discord and @ me, or you can send me a private message. Anyways, guys, I'm going to cut the video off here. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for being awesome and watching my stuff, and have a good one.